Right, motivating individuals and groups. So guys, there are so many things that motivates employees, right? But what you have to know is most people, guys, we are motivated by money. We are motivated by money. Right, so we do have the writers here on motivation. On this one, if you're doing this BT, we have the Maslow, the Hesberg, the McGregor, and the Vroom, right? So what is motivation? Motivation, what is it? Motivation is the willingness of you to do something. If you are forced at the organization to work, if you are forced, it means you are not motivated. Motivated is you being willing to do something. You understand? You willing to work without being forced. That's motivation. For example, like if we pay you money, if we pay someone, if you pay you, if you're motivated, then we say you'll be able to do the work, not being forced. You like to do the work because you know the benefits, you know that you're benefiting. You understand? So on the contents theories, we are saying these are the things that motivate people, the contents. The process, we are now saying, how are people motivated? So I'm going to start with the contents theories, and we'll start with the Maslow. What did Maslow say? Maslow hierarchy of needs. Are you seeing this upward arrow? This is an upward arrow. He said that people, they are motivated by, basic needs, which are the physiological needs, which is the basic salary. So in the example, they say salaries under Maslow hierarchy of needs is what? It's a basic need, money, the basic pay. We didn't say the bonuses. The bonuses are not the basic needs. Bonuses are just extra. But like the money that you need for you to live, to survive, the basic is basic need. From this basic, we have the safety. The safety needs now, you want to be safe. We are talking about the job security or the fringe benefits, or we say the employee benefits. You understand? Like for you receiving company car. It's a fringe benefit. It's an employee benefit, right? Then like safety, it's safety or security. You need to be safe. For example, you got sick the whole month. So you get nil because you didn't go to work. So you can get the sick pay. You understand? It's a safety need. Then there is also social need. We are talking about friendship at work. That's a social need. So some they are motivated. So it's not just money that motivates the employee. You can also be motivated by the social needs, the friendship need, friendships at work. You need social life. So we also have ego. Is egoistic, or it's called the esteem needs. Have you ever said, since you heard someone saying, I have my ego, I have my pride. So this is now respect at work. So others, they are motivated by being respected at the work. Oh, you're the manager, you're the boss. You understand? The job title. You understand? Is the job title. And also the pay increase. If you're not talking about increasing your pay, this is the ego. Self-fulfillment is also known as the self-actualization, where we say the achievement at work. But guys, this is difficult to achieve because yes, you can achieve something today, but you aim for more, you aim for more, you aim for more. You understand? Right. So these are the hierarchy of needs. This is very important. What Maslow said. But the challenge with what he said is it was criticized because of that upward arrow. He said you can't have the social needs without having the basic needs at first. The needs were good, but the challenge, he said that you achieve them in a certain order. That's why it was criticized. I've seen this. At work, you can even apply for a job and get the basic needs and the social needs at the same time, friendship at the same time. But he said you first achieve this, after this you achieve this, after this. These needs can be achieved at once. You understand? So that's why it was criticized. Move on to the next one. we have Hesberg two-factor theory. Hesberg two-factor theory, we have the hygiene factors and the motivators. Guys, the hygiene factors, if they say the basic pay, the salary that you need is a hygiene, the working condition is a hygiene factor. We are looking at the working condition, we are looking at the money, you understand? These are the hygiene factors. But we also have the motivators. Like the motivators, they just motivate you. It has nothing to do with the basic pay. They just motivate you, like if we increase the responsibility at work, you are motivated. Right. We link this with the rewards. We link this with the rewards. Like the hygiene factors and the motivators. We are talking about what? Yes, the what? Two-factor. You understand? Right. In terms of the rewards, the hygiene factor, for me to be motivated, I need the money. I need the basic pay. I also look at the working condition. Okay, these are the what? The extrinsic what? Rewards. You understand? But the motivators, they just motivate you. It has nothing to do with money. It's within you. It's what? Intrinsic. You understand? Intrinsic. Is what? Intrinsic. Rewards. Easy stuff. Right, move on. So that's Hesberg. So Hesberg said that the job needs to be designed. The job needs to be designed. Are you seeing the job design? There is job enrichment. If we are saying we are enriching the job, we are increasing the responsibility. We didn't say we are increasing the work. What you do is what you do is fine. But like the level of responsibility is just increasing. We are enriching the job. It's job enrichment. But if it's enlargement now, we are now enlarging, we are increasing the scope of work, like the workload. For example, if you used to complete, maybe like, let's look at the manufacturing company. You used to manufacture 5 chairs a day. So then say, can you complete 10 chairs? The workload is increased. Maybe it's paperwork. We used to give you some files, we have increased the workload. That's enlargement. But it's job rotation. So this motivates employee. If you increase the scope of work, if you give them more responsibility on job enrichment, they are motivated. Then job rotation, if you rotate the job, they are motivated. Because doing the same thing over and over again, it causes boredom. You understand? Right? Then we have McGregor. So I don't see any reason of confusing the two on McGregor. McGregor is called what? Theory X and what? Theory Y, right? McGregor, theory X and Y, right? Theory X and theory Y. So don't get confused. Someone said to me, sometimes I confuse because on McGregor, what McGregor said, there are those that don't like the work. There are those that like the work. Then I said, don't get confused. Those that don't like the work, it's called theory X. They don't like it. It's X. They don't like. You understand? They don't like the job. It's X. It's theory X. You understand? But those that like the job is called theory Y. So theory X, they don't like the job. So what do you do with those that don't like the work? You can't do free reign. You can't leave them to do whatever they like, because the job won't get done. So what you do is you apply the autocratic leadership style. So I will link with leadership. right? Chapter 18. So you apply the autocratic leadership style. So like whereby there will be one-way communication. Just tell them what to do, and you expect it to be done. That's what you must do with those type of people who don't like the work. But the theory why they like the work, so there's no need to be harsh on them, you understand? So the theory why you can do two-way communication, you can even ask them how they see it, any improvements or anything that you want us to do. So since they like the work, so it makes sense even to listen to what they will be saying. So you use two-way communication, you apply democratic leadership style, or like says Rain, right? So you understand? So that's it. So that's what you should do with the theory why they like the work, they like the responsibility. So give them democratic, right? So that's it, easy stuff. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? Right, the last one on process theory, we have room expectance theory. So expectance, what we expect now. So this is the level of motivation. So first, this is the motivation that we are looking at, which is a combination of two things, the valence and the expectance. So in the exam, if they say calculate force, yes, theory. So this is what I always tell people. On BT, go to the exam with your calculator. You can be given a question on force where they would want you to get the correct answer. If you don't have the calculator, then it's a challenge. And also there is this topic where we talk about, what is it?
Economic factors.
Economic factors, yes, sir. So on economic factors, also you can also do some calculations about the price and demand. You understand? So bring the calculator in the exam. So first it's equals to valence multiplied by expectance. So first, this is the strength of person's motivation. Valence, the strength of an individual preference for an outcome, multiplied by the probability of success. Then that's the force. Right. So I've explained about the intrinsic and the extrinsic rewards. So the reward system, when you reward people, let the reward system be fair. It has to be fair. Performance, piecework, this is when you are rewarding according to what they have produced. Management by objectives, we are looking at the key results identified, which rewards will be paid on top of salary. So we are looking at your management point system. Yes, it's an extension of this. We are considering you being able to achieve some other things. Maybe you'll be able to, you're saying, well done, you've reduced the cost, you've saved the cost, so you performed well. So there are so many things. So bonus schemes, profit sharing. So guys, that's the main thing about motivation. Nothing much. The last one also for today, I just want to look at learning and training. I'm not going to take time. We want to understand what Cobb said on learning and training and what Hannah and Mumford said. Right. On learning and training, guys, learning is a process. I can ask you 2 + 2 is equal to 4. You can say 13 + 12, what is 13 + 12? You can give me an answer. I know 12 + 13 is 25. You understand? So, but if you ask someone who is doing grade 1, the person, the student or the child will need counters to get the answer. You understand? Why is that so? You gave me the answer. Why is that so? Is it that you are very intelligent or what? No, it's experience. You understand? So experience makes you to improve. So that's what we are saying. Learning is a process. You end up what? Improving. This is an example. Average number of pages a day, number of weeks study. Like for you are reading for something new, maybe it's a new module to you, reading it for the first time. Maybe for 1 hour you complete a page, or you understand. But if you do it again, you would take 30 minutes to complete. You understand? Or maybe that hour you can read more pages. You understand? So you improve day by day. Learning is a process. But the first stage, it will be difficult for you. That's why Code described it as a concrete experience. Let's see. Learning is a process. This is what Code said. Code learning cycle. So in the exam, they say which of the following is the first stage. Concrete experience is too hard for you. Then you move on to reflective observation. You try to see how it's done. Then from the reflective observation, you move to abstract conceptualization. Abstract conceptualization, obviously, after you see how it's done, you try to read, like the manual, you have theory, you have the book. So from this stage, you move to active experimentation. You try to experiment something new. You try to experiment, active experimentation. You are trying to see if you are now doing it right. Like for example, you learn something on a computer, maybe it's in Excel. You didn't know how to maybe sum up things manually, you understand? So you didn't know how to sum up things, maybe you've been taught to do some of the calculation on using Excel. You can do it right. So you can move on. The first stage, you are having challenge, that's concrete. See someone doing it, you try to do something, then you experiment. You'll be good at it, yes. Maybe it's a motor vehicle, you're a mechanic. You face a problem, you don't know how to repair it. You see how it's done, you try to read, you experiment. But just know that the motor vehicle can have a different problem. And you don't know how to fix it. So the fact that you don't know, you are now back to concrete. You have challenge. So are you saying that this is an ongoing loop? It's an ongoing loop. You keep on having challenges. You try to solve them. That's life. Right, that's what Cobb said. And the last writer is Honey and Mumford. Honey and Mumford, this is what Honey and Mumford said. Honey and Mumford said that people are different. So you have to understand with the type of person you are dealing with. Are you an activist? Are you a theorist? Or you are a pragmatist? You understand? Or you're a reflector? Right. Who is an activist? These are the people that do not like theory. They like action. For example, let's say we acquire a new machine in the organization. Then there are people who are afraid. There are people who say, let's try to use the machine, even if they have not yet been taught how you use the machine. Those people who are optimistic, who are risk takers, they are activists. They haven't read the manual, but they want to operate the machine. Those people, they are called activists. They like action. They like to, even if you say, what if you fail? They don't care. But they'll say, we learn from our mistakes. It's an activist. Then the reflector, are you seeing this? They tend to adopt a low profile. We have a new machine, try to operate. If you're a reflector, they'll be afraid. They are pessimistic. They are cautious. They don't want to do it. They are not risk taker. They are risk averse. They are afraid. So they will say, I need to see someone doing it first. That's a reflector. You understand? Someone wants to learn how to bake cakes. Then you say, I need to watch a video on YouTube. So the person is a reflector. The person wants to see someone doing it first, how it's done. Then you try to copy from the video. So in other words, these are the people who observe other people. So it's a reflector. Easy stuff, right? Then we have the theorists. Oh, the theorists, guys. The theorists, they need you to take them through step by step. So they follow certain principles. They follow the book. Those are the theorists. If you say something, as long as it's not what you're saying is not there in the book, you won't agree with them. They need to read manual first. This is a machine. We have a new machine at the workplace. Then they say, no. let's read the manual first. They follow book, they follow principle, step-by-step logical way. Those are the theorists. They like theory. Pragmatists now, they combine. These are interested with the practical. Yes, it's not like the pragmatists, they hate theory. But you can tell them theory as long as they can use that in real life. As long as what you're telling them can be applied. So these are practical people. You understand? These are practical people, the pragmatists. I always tell people about the quadratic equation. That quadratic equation that people studied in mathematics. So I tell people that, are you seeing that you can't, it doesn't work in real life. There's no way you are saying, I'm benefiting because of the quadratic equation, this equation, you understand? So it doesn't work in real life. So I'm a pragmatist. If I had a choice not to do that, I would say I don't need to learn the quadratic equation because it doesn't work in real life. So that's it, guys. Easy. Right, so this is learning and training. Number 3, what are training and development education? So guys, if you are being educated, you are getting knowledge, you understand? You also get the moral values and understanding. Training will train you to have some skills. But on training, I don't want to talk much about this one because there's a topic that you look where we talk about coaching, mentoring, counseling, you understand? So where we need to understand the difference between the three. Right. Sign, development. So this is the key thing on this topic. So we are done with learning and training.